Morning, morning Indra, good morning students. Okay, so we'll start with the new topic. We were doing second chapter and we'll be continuing with the second chapter, that is banker and customer. Okay, so in this chapter, as I said, we are studying about the relationship between the banker and the customer. Which type of relationship? What are the different types of relations between the banker and the customer? So we basically saw two types of relationship in the last class, that is special relationship and general relationship. What is general relationship? As soon as you open an account, you become the debtor and the banker becomes the creditor. Okay, so once you're opening an account, that is your general relationship. And special relationship like principal, agent, lessor, lessee, pledger, pledgee, all these we have done. Hypothecator, hypothecatee, all these things we have done. Now we are going to see who are the special types of customers apart from normal customers. Who are the special types of customer? Okay, the first, morning everyone, good morning Dipanshu, good morning Akbar, morning Ritesh. Ritesh, have you taken banking? Did you opt for banking, Ritesh? Just tell me yes or no. Yes. Okay, chalo. The first special type of customer is a minor. The first special type of customer is a first special type of customer is a minor. Okay, now who's a minor? Minor is a person who is less than 18 years of age. Who's a minor? A person under the age of 18 years is a minor. So a person who is above the age of 18 can open account. You just need to submit your documents. It's very easy. You maintain a special relationship. But what if a person who is 18 and below? A person 18 and below cannot enter into any contract, cannot enter into, as per contract act, a person who is 18 years and below, okay, that person cannot enter into contract. So what if a person who is 18 years and below wants to open an account with the bank? It is possible, but the only way out is the guardian, any one guardian, the parent has to sign the document. The parent or the guardian has to submit the document along with the minority. Okay, so if for example, let's take your example is 16 or 17 and you want to open an account, it's not that easy, but it will be opened. The only way out is the and what if I ask you why it is not possible? Because minors cannot enter into contract, 18 years and below cannot enter into contract. So what is the way out? The only way out is that the guardian, a guardian or the parent will have to submit the documents along with the minor. Okay, so your parents, they have to submit their documents also and you have to submit your documents also, like Aadhaar card or your school certificate, your 10 leaving certificate or anything you have to but submit along with your guardian. Okay, so minor can open account, a minor can open account, a minor can open account, but the only way out is that the guardian or the parents, they have to submit their documents. Okay, next is lunatic. Lunatic is a person who's of unsound mind, who's not in a state of thinking what is right and what is wrong. Understood? A lunatic is a person who is of unsound mind. Unsound mind means cannot distinguish between what is right and what is wrong. So these type of persons cannot enter into contract. Okay, and for this type of person you cannot open a bank account. Okay, understood? So let's take an example for a like for example, a person who's lunatic, who's of unsound mind. So that person, if he or she wants to open an account, it's not possible for the person to open an account. Okay. Next is married women. Yeah, married women can enter into contract. There's nothing as such, because married women, if married women they are 18 and above, they can enter into a contract. They can enter into a contract. There's nothing, and that married woman will be treated as an individual person. Her her husband's property, neither the account, nothing will be attached. Only the married woman, if she is opening as an individual person, that married woman will be treated as an individual person. Okay. So it is quite possible for the married woman. Why? Because she is 18 years and above. So it can be easily opened by her name. Illiterate person, a person who has not achieved education up to a minimum level. What is the meaning of illiterate person? A person who has not achieved education up to a minimum level, not even class 10. The person is not even class 10 pass. So that person is not aware of any circumstances or anything, and the person cannot sign. Like you have to sign certain documents, you have to give your signature. So for that person also, account can be opened, but the person has to give left thumb impression. Your left thumb impression. Okay, we have seen giving people left thumb impression. This left thumb impression, that illiterate person has to give left thumb impression. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Shakti, good morning, Shruti, good morning, Sanya, good morning, everyone. Okay, so we are dealing with special types of customer. Okay, so illiterate person, minus, these are not that important. You just need to know, for your future knowledge, you need to know what are the different uh, types of customers apart from general customers, general relationship. Okay, what are the other types of customers in a bank? Okay, the main important thing that we'll start today is the different types of accounting facility which is provided by the bank. Okay, the different types of accounting facility which is provided by the bank. The different types of accounting facility which is provided by the bank. But before that, let us start with retail banking and wholesale banking. Now, what is retail banking and what is wholesale banking? Retail banking is simple. Once you are opening an account or simply taking loan, which means you are maintaining a general relationship with the customer. So that type of relationship will come under retail banking. Okay. So that relationship will come under retail banking. You open an account, you are taking loan from the bank, all this will come under retail banking. Is it clear? Okay. And in retail banking, we have to see what are the different types of account facilities available. But before that, let's just see a quick view of what is the difference between retail banking and wholesale banking. Okay. So in retail banking, bank accepts deposits and lend them to the needy borrowers. You are depositing money, a general relationship is being maintained, and on the other hand, the bank is giving loans to the general public. Okay, you are depositing money and you can take loans from the general public. Okay, in wholesale banking, bank accepts deposits and also lends money to borrowers. So in this case, both are same, retail banking and wholesale banking, accepting deposit and lending money. Okay, in retail banking, number of customers is quite large. Why? Because there is a person who's having a balance of rupees 100 and there is a person who's having a balance of rupees crores. So in between there are so many customers. So that is why in retail banking there are many customers. But in wholesale banking, since facility is less, in wholesale banking there are few facility, product and services provided by the bank. So that is why the number of customers are less. Okay, volume of transaction of course will be large, and in wholesale it will be less. So these are the three basic differences between retail banking and wholesale banking. Okay, but before that, let us first of all see what are the different types of accounting facilities given by the bank. Okay, so as you can see in this chart, the various type of bank deposits the various types of bank deposits. Number one is saving deposits. Good morning Nidhi. The different types of deposits facility, which means when you want to deposit your money in the bank, it's a general relationship. So what are the different deposits facilities available? Number one is saving deposits. We'll do each one of this one by one, but let's take a quick review. What are the different types of deposits? Number one is saving deposits. Number two is recurring deposits. Number three is current deposits, and number four is fixed deposits. Okay, so number one is saving deposits, number two is recurring deposits, number three is current deposits, and number four is fixed deposits. Okay, so these are the different types of deposits facilities given by the bank. You can deposit in any one of this deposits facility. Clear? So see here, savings, current, fixed, recurring, and apart from all these things, there are many others which you do not need to know right now. The four basic deposits facilities are which you need to know, and that is very important. That is saving deposits, current deposits, fixed deposits, and recurring deposits. Okay. And there are many other as well, like zero balance for salaried class people. Zero balance for salaried class people. Let's take an example. Your parents are working somewhere. Your father is working for railways or banks or any place. If they are working, they get a account facility where the salaries are credited, where the salaries are given. So in that account, you don't need to maintain a minimum balance. Like for every saving deposits, the minimum balance is 1,000, 500, 5,000, 10,000, like this. Okay. But for salaried people, in whichever account the salary is coming, you don't need to maintain any minimum balance. Okay. You don't need to maintain any minimum balance. You can have zero balance. Anytime, whenever you want to, you can have zero balance. Okay. Clear? So these are the different facilities which is provided by the bank, and in this situation, whenever you open an account with the bank, the banker is becoming a creditor. Whenever you are opening an account with the banker is becoming a creditor. Understood? Why? Because that is your money, that is your hard earned money, and you are depositing in the bank. So whenever you want to, you can take out or withdraw that money. So for the banks, that money is always a liability. Understood? This is a tricky question. Anybody can ask you why deposits are termed as liability for the business. I am repeating the question again. Why deposits are termed as liability for the banks? Why? Because you are depositing your own money, your own hard earned money in the bank. So you can withdraw whenever you want to, and bank should always be ready to give them money whenever they want their money. So that is why the money deposited is always a liability for the banks, and that is why they are termed as creditors. Understood? But on the other hand, when they are taking deposits, they are giving loan also, and when they are giving loan, they are earning money through interest. So when they are giving loans, that loans will be treated as asset for the banks. Whenever banks are giving loans, that loan will be treated as assets. That loan will be treated as assets for the banks. Here, asset-based products. Asset-based products. Okay. So what are the different asset-based products? When you are giving loans, house loan, home loans, auto loans. Understood? So when you are giving loans, like for example, for 1 lakh, the bank has given loan. And when you will repay back the loan, the bank will not take 1 lakh rupees. When you repay a loan, the bank will not take 1 lakh. The bank will take something more than 1 lakh. So something more than 1 lakh will be treated as profit. So that is why whenever a bank gives loans, it gives loans to the general public, that will be treated as an asset for the bank. Okay. Clear? So this was all about your retail banking. Accepting deposit and lending money. You accept deposit in the bank and you take loans from the bank. General relationship is being maintained. Okay. Now comes your wholesale banking. So as I said, with the wholesale banking, the transactions are quite less. The transactions are quite less. So this in wholesale banking, what happens? In wholesale banking, very small customers are there. And what you are doing in wholesale banking, you are examples of wholesale banking are project finance. Like whenever a businessman they want to start a project, starting a business, you finance them. Short-term working capital, you are giving loans to the business person for daily working of the business, for daily operations of the business. Whenever you want loans for daily operations of the business, that is wholesale banking. Okay, understood? So this is all about wholesale banking. Just remember one thing, in retail banking customers are large. Why? Because every day deposit is happening. Customers are depositing money every day on daily basis. Understood? And loans are given to the general public on daily basis. Clear? So that is why customers are quite large, and that is a general type of relationship. Clear? Okay. So here these four are the main deposits which we are going to start. But before that, yeah, Shakti, you wanted to say something? You can. If you have any doubt, just tell me. So can you please explain? Yeah, we are just starting, Shakti. We are just starting with the deposits. We haven't completed that. Okay. We are starting with this deposit. See here, we'll start with the explanation of. I just gave you the names. Now we'll start what is the meaning of these deposits. Clear? Okay. So current account deposit, saving account deposit, recurring account deposit, and fixed account deposit. Let me show you. Yeah. So saving account deposits. Yeah. So first of all, saving account deposit. Saving account can be opened by any individuals. No matter you are rich, you are poor, you don't have money, you can open. Even if you have 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, you can go to the bank and tell that person that I want to open a savings bank account. Okay. I want to open a savings bank see here, a deposit. Okay, see here, a deposit account held with but does not allow direct withdrawal through checks, pays interest at higher rate than of checking account but lower than the treasury bills, which means that savings account can be opened by any individual. If you have 100 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, you just go to the bank and open a savings bank account. And there is nothing as such that every month or every day you have to deposit account. Whenever, what do you mean by savings? Saving means a part of your income, whatever you are earning, a part of your income which is being saved for future needs. That is your saving. So whatever is your income, from that income, whatever part you are taking out and saving is your saving bank account. Okay. And there is no hard and fast rule that every month or every year or every day you have to deposit. Whenever you feel like, you can go and deposit in your account. Okay. Whenever you think I have savings, so you can go and deposit in your bank. And whenever you want to, you can withdraw from your account. Okay. Clear? Next is recurring deposit. Recurring deposits means you are depositing a fixed amount for a fixed interval of recurring deposits. It's a special kind of term deposit offered by banks which helps you with regular incomes to deposit a fixed amount every month. What did I say? Read this point. Fixed amount every month into their recurring deposits amount. Fixed amount, which means, for example, if you are depositing 500 rupees every month for 1 year. So for 12 months, first month 500, second month 500, third month 500, fourth month 500. Okay. So for every month you are depositing 500 rupees. And for withdrawing that money, you have to withdraw after the fixed time is over. Like for example, you have opened recurring for 1 year. So after 12 months, you can withdraw your money. Not like savings. In savings, you can deposit whenever you want to. You can withdraw whenever you want to. Okay. But in recurring, what happens? Shakti, if you are listening, you asked about recurring. You have to deposit fixed amount every month. See here, as I told you, every month, like 500 every month for 1 year or 2 years for 3 years. And you can only withdraw when the term is over, not in between. The bank will not allow you to take out the money in between. Whenever the term is over, then only you can withdraw. Okay. Next is fixed deposits. Next is fixed deposits account. See here, provided by the banks, which provides investors a higher rate of interest than regular savings account until the given maturity date. So in fixed, what do you mean by the word fixed? What do you mean by the word fixed? What do you mean by the word fixed? Fixed means a fixed amount of money. Let's take an example of 1 lakh. 1 lakh rupees you have, and you went to the bank and deposit full 1 lakh in a bank for 1 year or 2 years. And now you don't have to deposit anything. Now after 1 year, what will happen? You will get 1 lakh and plus the interest amount which you have received on that 1 lakh. You don't have to deposit for every month or like savings whenever you want to. No, it should be a fixed amount that should be deposited one time, and you can withdraw after the interval is over. Like for example, 1 year or 2 years. Okay, clear? Savings, recurring and fixed. Next come your current account. What is current account? Current account is basically given to the business person. Current deposit accounts are basically given, owned by businessmen. See here, it is owned by businessmen who have a higher number of regular transactions. Higher number of regular transactions means, like for example, business person, they do transactions on daily, what not only daily, on hourly basis, or every time they are into doing transaction, depositing money, withdrawing money, depositing money, withdrawing money. So for them, what is the way out? The bank has given them facility of current account, which means they can withdraw more than the balance in their account. If for example they have 10,000 in their account and the bank has told them that you are getting a limit of 1 lakh or 5 lakh, no matter they have 10,000, but they can withdraw up to 1 lakh or up to 5 lakh, whatever is the limit set by the bank. And that extra, more than 10,000 if you are withdrawing, that will be treated as loan given by the bank. Okay, so let's take an example. You are having a current account, and in your current account you only have 10,000. Now at the point of time you are a business person and you need 1 lakh rupees at this moment. From where will you bring? Bank has given you withdrawal facility, current account facility. Now what will you do? You have 10,000, you will withdraw more 90,000, no matter you have balance or not, and that 90,000 will be treated as loan which is given by the bank. Okay, this is the meaning of current account, and this facility is not there in savings, recurring or fixed. In savings you can only withdraw whatever is your balance, maximum up to balance. For example, if you have 10,000 in your balance, you can only withdraw up to 10,000, nothing more than that. In recurring, you can only withdraw whatever you have deposited every month, 500, 500, 500, and plus a small interest. And in fixed also, you can only withdraw the fixed amount which you have deposited and plus a small amount of interest, not more than that. That facility is only given to current accounts. Okay, only current accounts. Clear? Okay, this is it, students, for today. So we did the types of customers, different accounting facilities which is provided by the banks. Till here, if you have any doubt in types of deposits, savings, recurring, fixed, current, minor as a customer, lunatic as a customer, you can ask if you have any doubt. No doubt, sir. Okay. Okay. Thank you, students. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Okay. Thank you, students. So this is it for today. Have a good day and God bless. So every deposits have different yes, Shruti. Good question. Every deposits has different interest rates. Okay. Like for example, let me just complete this. If for example, you are opening current account, you will get different interest. Okay, if for example you are opening savings account, it's around 4% or 5%, in between 4 to 6%. Recurring, it's in between 6 to 8%, and for fixed, it's in between 7 to 9%. Okay, so for every deposits there is more and more interest. Interest rate differs. Okay, Shruti, the interest rate differs for every deposits. Clear? The highest is for fixed deposit. Highest is for fixed deposits. Clear? Okay. Okay. Thank you, students. Have a good day and God bless.